Howdy! Hey, I'm Tony the Beer Whisperer. I got my handy duty spatula with me. I'm gonna pop this brew here. Hey, this is one I like, but I haven't had it yet this season. It is a favorite of Stuart Picard, who was here earlier in the year, around Thanksgiving, as a matter of fact. But he left me a couple bottles, and I'm gonna have one of them right now. Let me put my spatula back up here. And let me pour this, and let's talk about our day. Hey, we've had a great day, as a matter of fact. So let me tell you a little bit about the beer, though. 8%, 43 IBUs from Black Cauldron, it's Black Cauldron from Grand Teton, rather. Look how that thing pours. Look at that beautiful kind of mocha-esque head there. Oh, baby. This is one of my favorites, actually. I had the great big 9760 IBU Dark Truth from Boulevard yesterday. It's phenomenal. This is 8% 43, a little bit smaller. You can't really call 8% small, but compared to that, it is. Great kind of bittersweet chocolate on the nose. Oh, man. You usually get coffee and chocolate from these, but this one is really, 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 really. I don't even know why I did it. Really heavy on the chocolate. Big bittersweet notes. Beers like this is kind of why I'm not a fan of beer ratings. And I've said that before. I'm not a fan of comparisons from one beer to another. Even within styles. This is an Imperial Stout. The beer I had yesterday was an Imperial Stout. But we're talking about the difference between 8% and 9.7. They're really two different styles of beer, even though they're both Imperial Stouts. You know what I mean? I mean, it really is even an apples to oranges comparison to look at them side by side, because they're both great for different reasons. Higher ABV doesn't necessarily make a beer better. But on the other side of that, a lower ABV doesn't mean it's better crafted as well. It just doesn't. Oh, goodness. Hey, we had a great day. Our daughter Callista came over with grandson Ben and her husband Charles. Charles went home early because he had to work tonight, but Callista and Ben stayed longer. And Grampy's gone picture crazy. I've never been a guy to take pictures, and I'm just going nuts. It's like I'm possessed. My OCD kind of takes over, and once I start taking pictures, I can't stop. I just can't, man. I just was in, and you don't need a camera anymore, right? Because I got my phone. I'm taking pictures on my phone and throwing them onto Facebook. I just can't stop. I've got a Jones, man. I got it bad. I got it bad. Oh. Hey, he's so precious. I mean, it's our first grandbaby, and I think they're all going to be precious. But this was the very first, right? So there's always going to be something special about this little monkey. Oh, we love the little guy. You typically do get a little coffee. I'm not getting as much from this one. I'm just getting these huge chocolate and this bittersweet notes at the end. Oh, it's just beautiful. As Stuart had mentioned, like this is one of his very favorites, and he's absolutely right. This is a great beer. It is kind of an American trend, I would say. They drink a lot of smaller session ales over there, and it is sort of an American trend to keep going bigger. Once you get a good beer at 6%, well, let's try 7. Everybody wants to keep getting bigger and bigger. You got an 8% Imperial Stout like this one, and then 9, 9.5, 10. When does it stop? That 9.7 Dark Truth is beautiful. It's not too big. It is a little more viscous than this one. So again, it all depends on what you're looking for. Which one do I like better? Well, I can't say. This is why I don't do ratings or don't like a rating system at all. Because, it depends on the mood. My mood, weather, I mean, there are so many factors in deciding. I mean, here's the truth. If I had this beer when it was 90 degrees outside, I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much. But we got a chilly fall day, so a beer like this feels comforting. On the other side of that, if I pop I don't know, just something lighter. I probably wouldn't dig it today, but in, when it was 100 degrees back in August, I probably would love the heck out of it. So again, this is why rating systems make no sense to me, because they're skewed. Because there isn't most reviewers, I won't say all, some do, but most really don't have a set scale. They drink a beer, oh, that's an 85. But they really don't have a set of hard and fast criteria that they look at and say, okay, like an Olympic judge. Most of them aren't drinking that beer and say, oh, that's 1 point off for this. That's 1 point off for this. At the end, it's an 85. Most of them just take a drink, oh, that's an 85. Or that's an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D. And there really isn't a hard and fast criteria. And until you have that, there really isn't any way to accurately grade anything. That's my soapbox today! Oh, what a day. Sure was nice to spend most of the day with our daughter Glista. Oh, we love her. And grandson Ben. Oh, oh. Most of my family and friends were incredibly surprised when I got married. And then had kids and now a grandfather. Things could have went the other way for me, man. I was heading in a direction. Oh, man. We had a rough turn early in the year, as y'all know, when Seamus was diagnosed with leukemia. But he's reacting well to the treatment. He's going to eventually be okay. We're optimistic. I'm an extremely optimistic guy. Anybody that knows me knows that. And we've got our first grandchild. Kristen and her husband are happy, and it's just great. Everything's wonderful. Oh man. Anyways. I've already talked for longer than I expected to. My camera just went funky on me for some reason. I'm not sure why. So I think you guys get the gist of it. Hey, this is a great beer. You should go get one if you can. Grand Teton Black Cauldron. It is a top-notch, top-tier Imperial IPA. Smaller than many out these days. As a matter of fact, it's hard to believe 8% is small. But in the world of Imperial, I think I might have said IPA. Didn't mean to. Imperial Stouts. In the world of Imperial Stouts, 8% has become small. But, what the heck. Hey, it's a great beer, though. Look at that color, though. That's just freaking amazing. Oh, beautiful. Hey, I am the Beer Whisperer, and I'm getting the heck out of here.